Good morning, good morning. It's Susie. Time to paint. I hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. Hopefully it was lots and lots of fun for everyone. That you're here, that well, we all ate too much, I'm sure. That's what Thanksgiving is, right? I like to call it the glutton holiday. Anyway, so I was inspired this morning. Do a Christmas card, of course. So we have these nice little Christmas cards. You have to fold. Anyway, it has nothing. It has like a lot of the art supplies, but not necessarily the stamps. We've been using stamps. So anyway, try to get everything done. All right. So take a deep breath. Let it all out. It's all good. All right. We are gonna get started. Oops. I don't know. See, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? And apparently it only takes me the weekend to not remember how to do this. All right. So here we go. Now this is when you fold it. This is what it looked like. So this is the side we're painting on, but I'm going to open it up. Okay. Okie doke. Here we go. So I saw somebody do one of these. I'm going to have to do it kind of from memory. And, but that's okay. My memory's not always that great, but it shouldn't be too bad today. Okay. So there was like holly here, except theirs went this way. I think I want to go this way because I think I have this stamp that says joy. I think I'm going to put joy there. Yeah, I think so. But we're going to freehand some stuff, which is super, super easy, I promise. I'm just going to take, this is a red colored pencil. Mostly because I'm going to sketch in a little bit. But we're going to freehand a lot too, because I promise this is super simple. It's just circles and some lines. That's all it is. So if I wanted like 3, we're going to say Christmas bells. The cool thing is if you need to do circles and you can't do circles, find the size of circle that you want and put it down and trace around it. Cool beans, right? You can make them a little bit bigger because they're going to be kind of Christmas bells, but I don't want like total uniformity. I know like if you're a florist, this is going to drive you crazy, but I want 2 to touch and 2 not to touch. 1, yeah. We're doing 3, so we can't have 2 and 2. And of course, I'm going to... Oh, so sorry. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm missing a light. There we go. Much better. So we've drawn the 3 circles. And we'll do like a leaf here, something here, and something here. And you know what? If we don't have enough room, if we're done and it doesn't look right, yeah, it might not work. That's okay. No worries. It's all good. Okay. So here we go. You're going to use our wherever it went. Oops. Watercolors that I use a lot. And your watercolor brush. So it can be the big one. Actually, it's the number 6. Okay. So I don't want like a stark white background. I'm just weird like that, I guess. I think we're going to do this raw sienna color. Okay. But I want it to be pretty light. So I'm going to stick it in here because the cards that came, this card is a multimedia card. So it can take lots of water. Anyway, so I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to take a little water and kind of pull it out here. But I intentionally want to leave kind of the white around a little bit. So, okay. don't worry about whether or not you're up here or not. You know, it's not a big deal. We can fix things later. Okay, so that's kind of the look I'm going for. If you see, you know, a little bit over here. Anyway, I just don't want it to be stark white. I just think that that's too much. Okay. If you like stark white, do stark white. You know, it's Christmas card season and you do you. If you know, want nice and bright, if you don't want yellow, maybe you want a purple background. These are your Christmas cards. I just encourage you to do your own Christmas cards because it's loads of fun. Okay, now let's wash your brush. And all right, we're going to kind of try to let this dry naturally because if I pat it, it gets really light. Here, I'll show you. If you pat it, because I want this side lighter, if you try to pat some of the water off of it, do you see how light it gets? Which is fine if that's the look you're going for. I want this section darker, so I'm going to let it dry by itself. Okie doke. Now, I will take my red, because I want red Christmas bells. And since you used a cap, remember I used a cap. You can use a paint cap, whatever you might need. Okay, we're just kind of coming in with the color first. This one is behind that one. And remember, these are homemade Christmas cards. So what if they're not quite, you know, perfect? You are not a machine. You're not like, you know, this printing press that makes them all perfect. They're supposed to be slightly lumpy. Okay. Here we go. Now, so this is just kind of our placement. This is what we're, where we're at. I like how this one's darker already. It's very good. Very good. Okay, now I'm gonna let this dry for just a second because I don't want it to be too wet to make it intense. Okie doke. So those lines we drew in, we're gonna use this really dark burnt umber. And they're going to be kind of the stems of our, we'll do some evergreen and then maybe we'll do a holly leaf. Won't that be fun? It'll be fun. So much fun. Okie doke. Oh, where's my green? Oh, here it is. Whew, I was worried. Okay. So we'll do a little green. See how bright and intense the green is? We don't really want it that bright. So use your, the lid. I'm hoping I'm still in. I'm not paying attention. Okay, because then I'm going to take a little brown and tone down that green. Okay. Then you can, you know, usually we're just using the tip. Actually, you could do it backwards this time. Too much water. Too much water, not enough color. If you make a boo-boo, just touch it and it goes away. Isn't that cool? Okay, so let's try it again. Okay. Oops, I pushed harder on this side. For all of you that are like, oh, you know, yours always turns out. One side is always easier for me than it is the other, just like you. So don't worry. Just go back and make it a little fatter. Press a little bit harder. It's not all about perfection, remember. We're just trying to be creative, make a Christmas card that we can mail out. And we're doing levels, so please remember that. Not levels, layers. I know what I meant. Okay. And let's see. Yeah. Let's stick a twig in here. If I was a florist, which, by the way, I'm not very good at flower arrangements at all. I would know my placement a little bit better, but it's all good. I think I'm going to make this a little darker, but just here and there, because, you know, it kind of comes in, like this part's nice, but this, you might only have a little bit showing. Just here and there. It's all good. Have fun. Remember? Have fun. Okay. Now, the reason behind these little twigs isn't for the evergreen. It's for, we're going to make some kind of like berries, I guess. I don't know. But I don't want them bright red. So I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to add it in with my green. But I'm going to add a lot of red with this green. The green is just to mellow it down a little. I'm worried because it seems like my background might be a little too wet. Ta-da! See, they don't even have to be complete circles. You're just kind of dabbing in some shapes. I mean, they're kind of circles, don't get me wrong, but ooh, I like them. But they don't have to be perfect, you know what I mean? And then I'm just going to touch the tip to put in a couple little small little dots. Ta-da! I really like it though, so, well, we're going to wait. I was thinking about putting one here, but we'll wait. Okay, now, let's go back to our little bells. We actually, oops, see, I push down and then I get all lopsided. Okay. Okay, remember, this bell is underneath, okay? So it's going to be the darker of the two. I need a little green with my red to give that shadow. Because remember, well, I don't know which group I do it to. Ooh, okay, maybe not that much. Across the color wheel, I can't even remember the word off the top of my head. Your shadows. So to shadow with red, if you're using red and you don't want to use black, because black sometimes like muddies things up and it doesn't make it as beautiful and it just makes it look like a mud puddle. You need to use the color that's across the color wheel, which for red is green. Okay, now these are going to be like different sizes now, because when I make a mistake, I go back out and I kind of soften this edge a little, and then, hey, it's a little bit bigger, but it's all good. We are not stressing at all. Okay, I'm kind of thinking that the light is like coming from this direction. So like this, here, and here will all be the lighter spot. It'll help you to realize that there is light. Okay, and then the shadows on the other side. Does that make any sense at all? I hope so. So this side needs to have a little more darkness. All right, good, good, good. We have to figure out, I don't know what kind of little doohickey thing, you know, like the little, oh, I don't know, the topper of your ornament. Oh, you know what? I have this really pretty color from the box, so we'll just use that. Forget it. I got it. I am going to be so excited to see people's Christmas cards this year. How beautiful they're going to be. Okay. We still have to shadow this side a little bit. So we're going to take a little green, mix it in with our red. If you want like depth and stuff, it's just what you have to do. I know sometimes it's a little scary because you're like, oh my gosh, I just want it to be red. Yeah, red is beautiful. Okay, this is just water. I water down this little edge here. Ta-da! Okie doke. I think I like it. We're going to stop. Stop while we're ahead. So I had Thanksgiving last night with my kids. And it was very nice. We did not have turkey, just so you know. I am kind of turkeyed out now. But we did have a great time. I made some ribs and so what kind of things did you guys have for Thanksgiving? Like, because we had 3. Like last night was number 3 for me. The other ones were the standard Thanksgiving, turkey, mashed potatoes. Oops, that's too much. That type of thing, which were all great. We had Thanksgiving Thursday, we had one on Saturday, and then of course we had ours last night on Sunday. So this morning, the thing I'm thankful for is that we're done. Okay, I'm not going to put the little toppers on quite yet because I want to work on a couple more leaves. I really like the simplicity. How are you guys thinking of it? Oh, I don't even know. Are you guys making any comments? Are you liking this? Are you not liking it? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you're liking it. Comments are great. Or little hearts or thumbs up or whatever. It helps Facebook to know I'm real, I guess. I don't know. Okie doke. So I think what we need is kind of like a holly leaf. What do you think? Yeah? Sorry, I'm concentrating. You know how y'all get quiet when you're in class with me and you like get really quiet because you're concentrating? Well, that's kind of what I was doing. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. There's one. Sorry about the sniff. I sneezed earlier, so, I need something here. I don't really like that leaf there, but it's too late. Let's see. We're going to put a little green here. And then we'll put another leaf here. But this one's going to be a lot shorter. So just take your time. Use the tip of your paintbrush. A little bit of green. I added a little bit of red to mine, remember? Because I didn't want it super bright. And then I think... we'll do a little one here. No, I changed my mind. I don't want one there. I think we're just going to do those 2. Actually, no, we're going to do another one. So we'll finish filling in this area. I got an idea. since I already covered that one up, we'll cover this up. It's okay, I think. All right. Then, I'm sure it'll all work out. I mean, how often have I really totally messed things up? Only on occasion. Only on occasion do I really, really, really mess things up. Okay, see how I want this one to be in the front, so I'm going to make it a little darker. Yeah, there we go. Totally lopsided now, so that's all perfect. Darn it. Okay, it's all good. It'll be fine. We will fix it. I know. Let's put a berry here. Oh my gosh, guys. So, yeah. I don't want to say it's the first time I've made a mistake, because it's definitely not the first time. But I don't know if I can recover from this one, and I'm doing this live, so hey. Hopefully. Yeah, it's all good. It's okay. My first thing was I don't like those hollies. The holly leaf. It's very sad for me because I was really liking this one. But it's all good. It's just paint, remember? That's what I tell you guys all the time. And instead of making them ornaments, I think I'm gonna make them just stay the little berries. I don't know. I don't know. I know what we can do though. Okay, this leaf right here is very, very dark. Let's make it a little lighter. Okay, so all I'm going to do is come in with some water. We're going to tone it down just a smidge. Just a smidgen. There we go. We can fix this. I'm convinced. I tell you guys all the time, especially those that paint with me, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, you know, I guess it's good to know that I don't always do everything that works. I mean, I know you guys all tell me that, but it's not always true. At least in my opinion. Okay, I think what I want to do is take this edge. We're going to do something. I like the splattered look, so we're going to smooth this out a lot. Here we go. That's a little better. I think it's just too much wow color, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it. I just don't like it. So all I'm doing is just adding in some water to tone down these super dark, sharp edges. That's all I'm doing. Just really gently. You don't ever, no matter how heavy of paper that you have, do you ever want to like scrub it? Okay. You just want to gently take just the tip and softly try to erase it. And I don't even want to say erase it, but just really softly work it into a softer look. Okay? See, I like it better already. Much better. Okay. I want to add something here. We need some green here. And then I'm going to add water and there we go. That's better. Okie doke. Whew. It's a little bit better. It's not like my favorite, but it is better. I mean, what do you guys think? Yay! All right. Okay. Since like I really want to pull your attention away from the ugly leaves. I don't even know if they're ugly. It looks much better. Even seeing it on the video, it looks much better. So what I want to do is we're gonna level out our we're gonna shadow a little more depth into our I don't know, should we call them berries? No, I think we're still gonna do ornaments. I like the idea of ornaments. Okay, so remember what I told you before. When you want lots and lots and lots of shadows, you need more pigment in your paint. So more pigment when you talk about watercolors is less water. Okay, the more water, the lighter you get. Okay, so we're going to make this guy right here really stand out. Now the shadows are the very edge because it's a side you couldn't see very well. I'm going to mix a little green in here because I want to keep this one nice and bright and red. Okay, then as I get closer, I'm just trying to leave that space there. Then I'll wash my brush, add a little more water, soften this edge, but soften it from this center part, okay? Okay, and then see how it's gotten like a little bit muddled? That's okay for just a second, because this is the last time we're adding color to our ornament. Okay, now here I'm gonna just kind of touch and dry and touch and dry. Okay, because I want this little center here. Whoop, there it goes. All right, see how I dried it up and it sucked up that color? That's intense, okay? You need, if you want depth, if you truly want depth, you have to be willing to go big or go home, okay? Now this one, because this one is leaning on this one's darker. So this is actually gonna take more green. So I'm gonna actually put this watered down green. It already has red in it. I'm gonna put a little bit in here, especially where they touch. Okay. Then, woohoo, I know you guys are like, what? Actually, so am I, so it's okay. Just kidding. Okay. So then I'm going to get more red on my brush after I've washed off that color. And up here, it'll still be pretty red. I'm kind of going to leave this section alone. Put a little bit of red up in here. And then I'm going to kind of put some of this red all around here. And this green is still wet, so it's going to mix in with my red and make this even deeper. Ta-da! It's something you might want to practice. You know, you might not want to jump right into your card, but you know what? It's just paint. It's just water, paint, and a card. The cards you can always start over. Okay. Then I'm going to take right here where I want it to be brighter. I'm going to put a little dab. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to put a little water here to dab up a little bit more of this color. Ooh, there we go. Much better. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and we have one more. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to add just a smidge of green. Not a lot. Okay, because this one's out here all by itself, so it's probably pretty bright. Okay, I still want a little bit of the green to kind of go here because it's still going to be a little darker there. And when you're working with wet, it likes to blend in all by itself. Okay, add a little water up in here. Dab. Perfect. Look at that. Nice, nice. Now, to clean up my edge, I'm going to take a little like thicker paint. Just use the tip. just so you know, I actually hold my breath when I do lines, in case you're ever wondering. Because when you breathe, your diaphragm goes up, and then you move. Your whole diaphragm, your hand, everything, it moves. Okie doke. Now, let me find my little paintbrush. This one will work. Okay, where did that color go? So, those acrylic colors. I wish I had gold, but I don't. But this is a pretty color. It's that coppery looking color. And this one's acrylic. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little, because at first I want to draw it on. It's kind of a rectangle up here, but it's a rectangle, but it kind of comes out a little bit. You know what those little lids look like? Those little things that hold your ornament. So they're kind of here. See, I think gold would be better because you would be able to see it more. But in person, it looks much better. And then this one, I'm kind of going to go this way. So this one goes this way, this one goes this way, this one goes this way. So it's, you know, it's all good. No worries. I'm going to take a smidgen of white. Okay, the white has to go, before I forget, on the same side as your highlight. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And if you have black, which I'm sure most of you do, you're going to put a little bit on this side just to really make it pop out. And all I'm doing is like dabbing little dots. I'm not actually doing anything massive. Ooh, I think I might actually like it. I think I'm going to stop. Okay. What do you think? Thoughts, comments, suggestions, yay, nay. Yeah, I like it. So, okay, let me flip you back up. Dun, 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 dun. Okie doke. Yay, yay, yay. So I hope you liked it. See, because like when you have it, then you'll fold it. And I'm not going to put words on it after all. But I do have all these little stamps. If you're part of my subscription box, you have all these little rubber stamps that you can put joy in it, or Merry Christmas, all is calm, all is bright. You can stamp that on the inside with, you know, it would be really pretty, honestly, is blue. The blue stamp pad that's in your box. But anyway, so what do you think? 2 thumbs up. Yay. It is Christmas season, you know, so I like it, even after I about messed it up. Whew. Okay. Yay. You just got to keep going. Just keep going. Don't get frustrated and stop, because, you know, it doesn't do you any good. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I will probably pop on here a little bit more because I am so far behind on everything. And I have lots and lots to do to get caught up before the end of the year. So anyway, I will talk to you all soon. I'll see you soon, and make your cards. Post them on my Facebook page. I would love to see them. All right. Take care and God bless.